what I'm saying?
Oh, go ahead.
You can be responsible.
Right.
Yeah.
Tap, yeah.
Tap tap television.
Tap,
So,
baby.
yeah, so it's like if you're able to still be, keep up with your responsibilities and maintain life, then do what you do.
Yeah.
Cause I guess it's
on a Tuesday. So, what the original question? The original question was growing up. What was it like? Or what was your perception of it growing up? And this is just almost like a continuation of what Meg and Swivel did. So make sure I said the name right.
once again, Tap TV, you know what I'm saying?
Family.
Thank y'all for joining us, you know what I'm saying? Thank everybody again for showing up.
Appreciate it,
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you just gotta
tap into that TV.
You know what I'm saying? What we discussing right now, I guess, growing up is what growing up is like. For all of us, we're all brothers and sisters here.
Girl, get that out of here.
Shot me
right now,
dream girls up in here.
Right now, it's discussion time. We are discussing. You know what I'm saying? So we're glad that you're joining us, and we hope that you enjoy it like we enjoy, because as you can see, we are enjoying. Tap tap. Yes. And let us tap tap, shall we?
So what was your perception of it?
Start from the oldest.
All right, well, older.
Well,
Reiterate.
Like I was saying in the previous video, this room that shot. For me, it was like I don't know. Kind of like you were saying earlier, like I didn't really pay attention to it, but I paid attention to it. The things that I did pay attention to was all the love that it seemed that we had, all the togetherness that we seemed to have, sharing different times, playing outside. You know, and I mentioned
it
was just us. You know what I'm saying? Like we could play by ourselves, but you know what I'm saying? We had shitload of cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the neighborhoods that we would be playing in, shitload of friends. You know what I'm saying? So, and we all played together. We all had our little stuff, disagreements, arguments, you know what I'm saying? But we was together.
Right.
And the love and the family orientedness that seemed to exist with not just our family, but anybody that we interacted with. Any of the children, their parents seem to be family oriented in their children's lives. Want to know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But you're paying attention to their kids, you know what I'm saying? Not so much like we had it to where they was on us.
Yeah.
A little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the video about church, we went to church, you know what I'm saying? And I don't disregard any of that, and I don't put any of that down. I learned a lot, like I said, from that. But what I did learn from it was the love, the forgiveness part. I mean, because the older I got, the more I found out the mess. You know what I'm saying? But as a kid, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really notice it. You know what I'm saying?
You see it, but it's like,
they trick.
But do you also think that, like, because mom and daddy, like, they didn't shelter us, but they kept us as kids, you know what I mean? Like, it was always, stay out of no business, you know what I mean? Go play, go do something, you know what I mean? That we just didn't pay attention to it, or it just wasn't put in our face for us to pay attention to, you know what I mean?
Right. I can agree with that, definitely. You didn't know as much back then what the older people were going through, because like you said, it wasn't put in your face. It was hello, right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
hello.
Put, you know what I'm saying? And you're walking before me. You know what I'm saying? We were vibing, We smoking though.
You was ready to pass it.
Tap tap. You know what I'm saying? So, you didn't know what was going on with the older people because they didn't put it in your face. They would tell us, like you said, go play, go outside. Nowadays it's, oh girl, come here, sit right underneath me as I talk
Everybody got
my
time
business
for that.
as me and
about
your grandma
problems
sitting
and
there,
shit. Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't like that back then. So I mean, like that's what I remember growing up. Discipline also.
Woo.
Discipline was something that you didn't just get from mom and dad. You got that from all the grown people.
Yeah.
All the grown people. Don't do that. Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. Don't go there. Get away. You don't want to do that. And they weren't afraid to say something.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays
They had the other, like the parents would back the other person up for getting them.
Right.
But now it's like, my child ain't gonna do that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, I think like what's crazy for me is that like I say this all the time, but I just felt like we grew up, although we was in the hood. I didn't realize it was the hood.
Yeah.
Did not. But I felt like we were like the 20th century Huxtables. I felt like, for real talk, no, real talk, I'm so serious. I felt like we got stuff that was, we went without a lot of times, but they didn't allow those times to be
dwelled upon.
Dwelled upon. They didn't allow those moments to be dwelled upon.
They didn't allow us as children to worry about what the grown
Yeah. So I'm like, we ain't. I mean, although I thought it was normal, not really, but kind of sort of getting repo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they came and got it. I guess that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, because I'm just saying, like, it's just because what we went through is like some stuff. It was just like, okay, you just kind of dismiss it because it was just some things that were heavier than getting something that was repo. You know, but they always, it didn't take long. They got something else. You know what I'm saying? So providing they did that. And growing up in mold infested, scorpions, mouse,
infested.
You know, infested, thought it was normal. That ain't normal. We just couldn't afford to get up out of it.
I'm just saying, you know, I mean, pest control wasn't cheap. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Getting broke into
Woo!
It did feel normal. Like, shit, that's what happened over here. I mean,
Right.
house get broke into.
Yeah.
But
that's normal.
but you know what? For us, like, mom and daddy, they probably was looking at it differently. You know what I'm saying? They probably hurt more than we were because they always quickly replaced it. You know?
And we didn't know what it took for them to replace it, though.
We didn't know.
Right.
They just did it.
Right.
And now we older, like, like,
it's gonna have
especially when you got kids.
Man. Like a lot of them.
Man.
Yeah. But I mean,
I think that's what pushed me like the most now. Like, just thinking back now, thinking back on it. You know, like, life ain't easy.
No, it's not. But like what you saying, no, it's not easy. Is life easy? I'm just saying. But growing up, we didn't know that.
right.
Right.
You know what I mean? We didn't know that, and they didn't make it feel like that for us. Like you said, they allowed us to be children. They allowed us to grow up. They allowed us to experience childhood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their shit they go through, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we were blessed, all of us, to be born into a family where they were concerned.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit slips through, but they were concerned. They were there. They always wanted to know what was happening. I mean, say it again.
The best they knew.
The best that they knew. And see, that's what progression, you know what I'm saying, evolving, that's what it is, right? You pass on knowledge, right? And you continuously pass on knowledge. And it continuously grows. So what one person knows, they pass on. Now I know what you know, and I can
gain.
And so what I gain from what you've taught and what I now have experienced, I pass on. So now I've got that, me, and I'm passing it to someone else who will have that, me, and now them. So the experience continuously grows. It continuously evolves. I won't necessarily say it changes, but it evolves. You know what I'm saying? Tap Tap TV.
Tap tap.
Tap Tap.
Wow, that's how we back.
Hey, and we back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
For me, like growing up was weird because I want to see what made things work. So I basically opened up everything and broke it, but trying to see if I could take it apart. Nah, it'd be working. But can I take it apart and put it back? Like I remember how it was. But it was weird because like the stuff that you go through as a child is kind of the same thing. Like that's how I saw it when I was growing up. I saw basically life like anything that's already put together. There are a whole bunch of pieces to it that make it fit. In the beginning, it wasn't like this. It took time to put those pieces together to make it.
Right.
Real talk.
But when you got this, and then it turns into something else, that's where it's like, okay, not so much as evolution, but it just changed shift like a shift changer.
Yeah.
Like it's still one, but it just changed. Like so, it wasn't no pieces to put together to make that. So it was like, okay, I don't even know what to fucking do. Say, I can't even explain what I'm seeing, so I don't even really know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It was weird for me that way, but that shit was fun as fuck. I mean, we had every game system.
Every game system. I'm the man.
Man.
Lights was out, we still had.
Man.
Nigga went hard with the candles though.
Man. Computer.
Church was off the chain though, even though, you fell asleep as a kid.
Well, it's real life.
It was crunk. It was loud.
Shit.
Like
it was
looking back
family.
on it, it was one of them, it's together.
Yeah.
Then when Daddy left, it was that shift change. You know what I'm saying? But through everything, we still all same.
Real talk. Real talk.
I guess, whatever. That was me when I was growing up and seeing stuff.
What was like a pivotal moment in your life that you felt was like that click? Like, change from what you're doing.
I would say when Diane gave me that camera, that like, because I found me. I always wanted to be like him. That's why I started doing music. But that was the moment I was, man, like, ain't no stopping. And nobody, not even myself, like, this is what I'm finna do, and I'm not finna stop myself.
Right. I did that. That's what it took a while for me to get that.
And that's why I came with a swivel. No stop it, constant rotation. You sit something on it, and it rotates, so everybody can see it. And it go. You see the front, the back, the side, everybody sees it all. And that's me.
Without having to be out there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really like the spotlight type.
Yeah.
That's
So
why I
basically
didn't
you
play
have
sports
behind the
or nothing like that.
In a sense.
Well, you and the camera.
Your camera is your back. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Well, it's not so much of a mask I'm not really, I guess you could say conversationist. I can talk to you, but I really have to have more than a reason to talk to you. But the camera, anybody talks to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's a lot more than the reason you talk to me.
Right.
And it's as easy as like that. I don't have to.
Right. It ain't working.
Wow.
Change my mind.
Real quick.
Walk me on my name like
Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, and fuck you.
But music though, that helped me talk.
Yeah.
That is where I talk.
Right.
So that was my first love.
Right.
But what I'm in love with is the photo. And it was therapeutic. And I still have everything that I wrote since I started writing, basically. I have all of it. And it is now 2015.
2015.
2015.
Like, girl.
I can't help it. It's in there. It's in there. Yeah.
I have fun with everybody though. Like with all y'all. Like, and just like
Man, you remember that Xena Warrior?
Oh,
Saturday morning,
Hercules.
In the den. Be in the den though. We living it. Like we was Xena.
Whoa.
Wait.
Those were the times we had, yo. We had to put that out there. Tap, tap.
No, wait.
Hey, he wasn't ready.
That wasn't.
Sorry.
Wait.
Come on.
Put the age out there.
Woo! But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Music connected us together.
Yeah.
That was like our thing. Well, but as far as like growing up, that was our thing. And I would just kick a job and play barbecue job. Shit.
He did that. He's straight though.
Hey.
Whoa.
Let's go.
He is. Put that out there.
See, I love shit like that.
But yeah. No, I feel that
I
though.
with everybody though. Even as a kid. And it's still the same way, like.
Why'd y'all fight so much?
Cause
You was
siblings, yo, we're the middle kids.
Y'all two was like, no, but like battles though.
Man.
Like
He would
finishing
say that.
type shit.
I
Like,
probably did. I said
like,
other shit.
Hercules became
She
real.
hit everybody first.
No, I said.
wow.
She hit you first. Then you hit her, and then she tell them.
I mean, I probably did. No lie, I probably did.
Oh, man.
I probably did. And I can't.
I mean,
All the time.
in every situation, she would hit you first.
But me and Alfred are like one and the same. Like seriously, we talk now, and we'll be going on the parallel, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was what that was back then. Didn't know it, didn't understand it. But that's what that was, man. Never. Real talk. I mean, real talk.
She loved me though.
Real
That's
talk.
how she loved me.
No.
She loved me.
Real talk. And just talk to nephew about it. Like, I was self-centered growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Emily World ego thing that never left me. You know what I'm saying? That was the best time when you're supposed to develop from that. That never left me. So, in real talk, in real perspective, I saw y'all, but I didn't see y'all. I interacted with y'all, but I didn't. I wasn't there. I wasn't present. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And all of that came because I didn't realize how it played a part, but like it's done.
Tap tap.
Tap tap.
Yeah.
Tap tap.
Tap it.
Yeah.
Tap.
I'm talking about.
It. Right. Yeah. So.
Really?
Right on. So. Yeah. The only reason why I actually was walking around and doing all that is because I didn't know how. I heard people saying like, you know, oh my God, you're so cute and something like that, but I didn't realize it was registering. So I feel like I played the part. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A lot. So when for me, I was really absent minded. I wasn't here. I don't feel like I was here. You know. So what I would hear is what I would portray. Is what I would do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now I'm at the age of like, ooh, who am I?
Hello world.
Hello world. What is my purpose? What am I doing here?
I'm here.
Real talk, like for real. So now I feel like I ask a lot of questions now. A lot of questions. Stuff I feel like I should be knowing. So I like, and I would never forget it. Brock would know what's going on in our house before I would even remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you done told him.
Because I told him. So he was like, Emily, you remember when y'all used to eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches all the time? Did I tell you that? Real talk. And at that point, I realized I was not connected. You said we still do.
We still doing it though.
What?
He was talking like he's straight though.
Oh.
I mean, you know
wow.
Wow. But it's all good though.
Wow. Yeah.
I can recall it
But okay. Now it's like I learned from y'all are the place that I learned from. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the world, because y'all individually, y'all personalities, that's out there.
Yeah.
They out there. And so why not focus on, or I guess like, yeah, and learn from that. So I look at y'all and I'm like, man, you got your photography, you got your music, you got your bakery and culinary, and I'll be like,
What you got?
man, do you know?
Why you acting though? I mean, as much as you say we got. I mean, I'm not out there dancing. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
Praise dancing for the Lord, not the pole. Go ahead.
It don't matter where you dancing at. You hear me? It's dancing. You know what I mean? No matter who you dancing for.
I love how you turn that chair around, though. Hey,
Hey, get on the pole. Let's go on the pole.
be the best if you're gonna do it, though.
Whatever it is, be the best at it. Whatever you want to do.
Alright.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Tap tap.
You know what I mean?
Whoa. Left turn, right.
Oh Lord.
Right.
Right.
But that's true. That's true. And I had to take a moment to realize, like, that's me.
So
You know what I'm saying?
want to be Michelle.
Was she calling
Woo!
herself?
Yeah, for a
She
minute.
put it on her school papers.
For a minute. Because I'm here today.
Like
I'm
literally.
here. I didn't understand
You
why
know
I
what
had
they
to be
call
called
roll.
Emily.
That is not
But
on
I
the
mean,
roll.
but
That is not on the roll.
but it makes sense though. What did you just say?
I didn't understand why I had to be called Emily.
Right. So the same way you became Swivel,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I remember a few names.
Tremendous.
It's,
I mean,
Oh, it's-
at
it's
one point you was
Tremendous.
calling yourself Matthew.
Hey,
So-
yes.
Wow. When he was in theology?
No,
Or
that
before
was.
then?
Yeah.
Oh, just, oh.
That was
I don't know, because I See that?
I've heard in some instances where people don't name their kids, they let their kids name themselves.
Oh, so they go a whole long time
Until
together.
their kids feel like
So they be a girl,
Yeah.
a baby.
They'll come over
Baby, come here, baby.
Until they feel like they know who they are and that's who they call themselves. I've heard that it happens. There's some people that practice that. You know what I'm saying? And in our culture, being here, you know, in America, is they want, like you say, let's just say it, they want to make you be somebody. They want to put an identification on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they get the whole naming the baby. You know what I'm saying? To try to give the baby an identification. You know what I'm saying? And in some instances it works, but in most instances,
It's a lot of name changes that go on.
right? Most people feel the way you feel. Why do I have to be called this? You know what I'm saying? How come I can't decide what I want to be called?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it definitely makes a lot of sense.
Girl, you ain't finna do nothing. Sit down. Okay? You finna just like sit down.
Come here.
Killer.
I mean, the killer of ants.
Killer too.
But yeah, but no. But you know, that's what that was for me. That's what that was. That right there is exactly why I asked. Why did I have to be called that?
That movie Frankie and this was Holly Berry. I forgot the name of it, but
She had two identities. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That southern black girl trying to be white.
Wow. I didn't try. I didn't know. Okay. Didn't know. Thought it was normal. I did. Okay. Probably not. I did kind of want to marry a white person. Probably still prevalent today, but I ain't seen them. So, but yeah,
I can't continue to be certain.
you can and you will. So great. It is what I said.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You say you don't, basically know yourself or who you are. I should say.
Yeah, I don't think I know like my true like purpose. Like it's a lot of questions about it, like, oh, and so now I'm at the point of let me try this, let me try that, let me try this one, because I did choir. I did choir because we did it together when we was little, but then in high school I did choir because I was like, man, my brother in choir, my brother did that. And I stayed in it, even though you were going, I stayed in it because I like music, I like singing. And then I did softball because you were there. You know what I'm saying? And I always call you my little big sister because I learned a lot from you because you saw what we were doing and you were like, no, I ain't gonna do that. You know, I'm trying a different way. But now that I'm here, it's almost like, yeah, you know? I feel like I'm trying to find it. You know? I don't know what to do after that. Tap tap. You know?
Man.
Yes. Yeah.
Be easy.
I try.
Yeah, you really do.
I do. I don't know, man. Like being the youngest, seeing a lot. Like probably shit y'all don't even know that I saw. Like it was scary, but then it wasn't. So how I looked at it was like I had to be my own self because I feel like he didn't like himself. I feel like you didn't like yourself. And I feel like you didn't like yourself. And so I was like, man, I can't let one thing like put me down. And I don't even remember, like I think it was maybe 9th grade when I finally realized like every school that I went to, it wasn't in a district, so I didn't really have friends. And once I got to LBJ, it was in a district, and it was like people that went to different schools, so I was there by myself, even though y'all were there, but it was like me by myself. So I just picked up everything that I like hung out with y'all, like saw bits and pieces. Like we started hanging out when I was just a freshman. Like I wanted to like be like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like wake up, going to school whenever, catching the bus, learning how to catch the bus. And him walk through fields. Just to kick it with my brother.
We was hanging out a lot though in high school.
You know what I'm saying? And that was
That was it. Everybody though.
yeah, because it was like I always heard like, ooh, Emily pretty. So I'm like, man, like, okay, like, I'm gonna be myself because I didn't care what nobody said at a like a very young age. Maybe like when I was in 6th grade, I stopped caring. I was like, I don't care who you are. Like, you ain't gonna talk to me crazy. I don't care who you are. Cause I'm not like any of my siblings. That's all I heard. Like, once, especially when I got to Miss Ray's class, it was like, yeah, I know I had all your siblings, so man, you don't know me. Like, calm down about that. So it right then it put a stigma in my mind. Like, people always gonna judge you. So you can't worry about nothing. Get through life. You got to. If there's a process to everything, and you just gotta go through it, regardless of what it is. And it's like, sometimes I feel like I was somebody else, like in another life. Like now I'm seeing, like I'm outside of myself when I was younger. So it's like Swift was saying, it's a phase.
That shift.
Yeah, it's that shift. Now I gotta like, this is life. You gotta get it. If somebody had it, man, they'll say, here you go. Ain't nobody handed us nothing. But we felt like we had it when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what I'm going through right now, man, it's just like we were when we were younger, but I don't feel the same way because it's not infested with roaches. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. My lights stay on. You know what I'm saying? I go get fresh food. You know, it's not to say like how I live was like, just nasty, but I know that lifestyle, so why would I want to continue with it if I didn't like it?
Right.
You know, I have control over what I can do right now. And when I was younger, like, I had parents, they had to tell me, they had to be on me. And I felt like they was always on y'all, so if I just stayed in the background, but I was always put in the forefront because I always want to come for y'all.
Yeah, when you write someone else's name on the thing, you blame it on them.
I'm saying because they were always on you.
Yeah.
About something. Running your mouth.
I did.
They was always in trouble, so it's like.
No, you didn't. You just hit people in the ear.
You started it. You started it.
But yeah.
I saw it all. Like, I saw how all of us may have hurt mom and daddy in some type of way. I always been like, man, you the oldest, so you saw it different. Because it was you by yourself for a minute. You know, like, how did you feel when somebody else came into the picture? And then how did you feel when somebody else came into the picture?
Somebody was already
in the picture.
So it was nothing.
It became nothing because you was used to having somebody already there. But by the time I really like opened up my eyes, y'all was gone. Doing y'all own thing. Mom and Daddy had already like spent energy and time on y'all, sure than y'all. Like, I kind of separated myself I think at a younger age than y'all did. You know?
Yeah.
I was already gone most of the time.
I know.
Like 12 basically. I was gone. Still gone. Hey, I'm already home.
What I can appreciate though, like for real, is how although we all went our separate ways and we're all doing what we can do for ourselves, like, in spite of everything that we've been through, the fights, the arguments, disagreements, and stuff like that, we are actually at a place where we literally can just chill. And most of the times that we do get, that's it. We laughing. You know what I'm saying? I know, but you, real talk, the way that me and Bree we used to fight and go at it, I wouldn't see at that time that we would even be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Have real conversation.
Yeah.
And then you was new child at that time, so you know what I'm saying? When you did start talking, it was like, Alfred.
I see, like, thinking back, like, back in time, like, we always talk in our own kind of way. You know, like.
You and Al?
Yeah.
All of, like, even all of, I mean, not just her, but all of us. But like I said, even when I would play with y'all, I'd be chilling with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't like, oh, get out of here. Y'all let me play with y'all.
Yeah.
I might break y'all dolls and rip their heads off.
You did that.
Y'all still let me play with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So we all got that connection.
We bonded so
We've always had it.
Yeah.
We've always done that.